in particular is a streamer known as DemonMama, who in all the people that I have covered and like looked into on this, this is a person who I'm genuinely convinced might actually be a psychopath. The reasoning that I have for that is that they got into a debate with a fellow transgender streamer, Riley Grace Rochong, who, despite having abhorrent positions on freedom of speech, I guess had a mental breakdown during their debate. Now, normally, when you have a person that has a breakdown during a debate, you generally tend to, you know, make sure that they're okay. You try to be like, hey, listen, I know that like a lot of heated words are said, but this person is a genuinely nice person and people should be nice to them, all that sort of stuff. Although if you're possibly, you know, not really bothered with concepts such as empathy or decency or being a human being, you go into their spheres and start like turning people against them while they're having a mental breakdown behind their back. So then we are going to cover a video because they are also really pissed off with Shoeonhead for the relatively decent take that you shouldn't sexually expose yourselves to minors. I know it's a contentious issue. It's something that requires a lot of nuance, and the debate is still out there. It's totally not like something that anybody could rationally come to the conclusion of like very little effort and have like a pretty easy moral position on it. Totally not like something like that at all. So we're gonna go and cover this person. This is a video, and it's really good. So we're gonna get into it. Now the other thing that's important to note is that this is like not something that they uploaded to their own YouTube channel. This is something that a viewer decided was a really good representation of the kind of like the kind of intelligent shit that you can expect on these streams. So I apologize in advance because we're about to hit cringe levels that shouldn't even be possible.
Boy, oh boy.
So this person is totally not mad, totally not angry at the internet, totally not losing their shit over probably like relatively understandable takes, right? Yeah, and I also want to note that like when you use the word malding, I think of you as like somebody like this person, and I don't like you. I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry. I just don't. Nope. Of course, this person talks to Vosh. This person is actively like promoted by Vosh. This is Vosh's new Make-A-Wish kid because it didn't really work out very well with Xanderhall, but this person isn't particularly bright either.
All right, let's stop in. Let's stop in and say hello for a second. No. I have things to talk about. Fuck it. Don't go watch Vosh right now. Watch me.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
We're going to talk about Shoe. Because Shoe has slighted a friend of mine, and I want to find out why. I want to find out why a friend of
hey there,
mine...
kids. It's time for the
Shameless Shekel Shakedown.
Imagine molding at the internet, lol.
Yeah, I could not imagine. I could not imagine getting mad at the internet. I cannot. I just can't. I can't visualize it. I don't know. It's just not in my purview. What are you gonna do?
Has been slighted by the Shoeonhead. Because I don't like it when shoes on people's heads slight my friends. Let's find out what this is.
You want to take another crack at that one? That one kind of sucked. That one was kind of suboptimal. Ooh, that was not good. That was not good, fam.
about. Shall we? Shall we?
By the way, if you ever edit like fan clips, you should cut out all this fucking dead air.
Cucking to Shoe right now? Oh boy. Yeah.
But that is actually kind of the interesting thing. I don't think that Vosh really views these people as friends. I think it's a more calculated thing. The background of this, I guess I'll give you a little bit of a background rundown. This is a ongoing little dispute in regards to a post that people were making about how you definitely shouldn't dress up in full fetish gear at a pride event that's in the public view. You shouldn't engage in, like, you know, exposing yourself sexually to children, even if it's not like overtly sexual. Like, fetish gear in itself is like sexual, and there is definitely like an exhibitionist sort of framing work to it. And, you know, basic common sense would kind of dictate that kids can't consent to you being an exhibitionist towards them. Your sexual gratification that you get from exposing yourself to people requires consent on both parts, or else it gets a little bit creepier, you know? You know, if a woman says that they're okay with you flashing your genitals at them, and they're okay with that, then that's all good. That's cool. Everyone can agree with that, maybe, except for maybe like if you're like in, like, you know, you should be married and all that stuff. But that's, you know, my personal morality aside, this is more like common sense morality, right? If you expose yourself to a non-willing participant, then you're a streaker, and that's creepy. And this person was saying, no, actually, all these constructs of you know, not being sexual in view of kids is a construction of the Western patriarchy and all of that shit, and it's evil and must be dismantled. I'm guessing. I can't bother watching them for like a longer position, but I don't think they really give a shit about other people's positions, so I guess I'll just give them the exact same amount of attention, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Well, remember, I think Shoe kind of wants to be friends with Lauren again. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's make it happen. Let's see what happened. Girl boss Marcy says, okay, oh, so the original Lauren Southern tweet. Okay, I remember this. All right, hold on a second. All right, okay. Oh, let me just do a quick stretch. All right, everybody. All right, okay.
That was
without
arm
any further ado,
folds. Oh, look, the person finally introduced fucking editing into the fucking awful video.
Without any further ado, let's find out what Marcy's been up to, huh? Hi, DM. First-time donor, long-time viewer, Catgirl Cynthia. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that.
You guys should donate to me. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciate that. It means the world to me. Seriously. Thank you so much, Catgirl Cynthia. And welcome. So, Lauren Southern tweeted a gif of her with a gun. Me, when I see right-wing Twitter refer to underage girls as young and fertile, or left-wing Twitter saying kids can be kinky.
Okay, now, we also aren't necessarily the biggest fans of Lauren Southern, and how she completely betrayed Dr. Murdoch. We're not necessarily the biggest Lauren Southern stans here, but I think we can all kind of agree this is kind of a base take. This is actually a really base take, because, like, we do probably need to address when people are, like, super obsessed with, like, 16-year-olds and shit like that. That's really fucking weird. It's really fucking weird. Listen. Barbara and Bob Chandler had Chris when they were 40, okay? You can have kids in your mid-20s or even 30s and they won't turn out like Chris Chan, okay? Like, it is not all over the second that they like turn 19. Please, that's really fucking creepy. That's really fucking weird. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We need to call out people that are like really fucking weird about 16-year-olds. But also, you know, kids being kinky is also like, yeah, like both of them kind of make sure that your sidearm is fully loaded, I would say. What's controversial about this tweet? Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so first of all, do we remember just a quick little thing? Look, I know this is about Marcy, but real quick, I'm just gonna take a moment to point out. Remember when I said that Lauren Southern was trying desperately to rebrand as a centrist? I said this months ago.
Given Lauren Southern's like complete disavowal of like more right-wing people, being more critical of right-wing people as well, and their general like new friendship with like ostensively normie like center people, like that guy that does those web comics with like the really unique art design or something, Alex something. Like, he's kind of a weirdo, but, like, he's definitely, like, more in the center, I would say. I'd say Lauren Southern definitely is, like, a right-centrist kind of normie conservative, but, like, is actually criticizing things relatively well. One of my viewers actually did suggest her right-wing critique of capitalism, so... And it was actually a pretty decent video. There wasn't a whole lot wrong with it. There was a few things that was like nitpicking, but overall the video was like fairly solid. Yeah. Yeah, Alex Sapopoulos. Yeah, exactly. I can't pronounce his name. I can't pronounce the dude's name. But he's a little weird. No, shut up, Spring Hill. Don't fucking Fed post, weirdo.
A month ago, when Xander Hall went up against Lauren Southern, and I said, she's trying and failing. And what Zan did was expose her as not a...
Actually, what's Lauren Southern's current, like, channel trajectory? How well is her channel doing right now? Holy shit, that's really not bad. That's actually really not bad for, like, infrequent uploads. Like, I'd kill for some of these analytics. I would definitely kill for some of these analytics. But yeah, sure. Also based, yeah, Britney Spears should probably be like not like forced to be managed by her father.
Centrist at all. And that's why I liked Zan's conversation with Lauren Southern. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, so you, like, are an idiot. Okay. Because he did, like, really dismally bad. I think you're probably the only person that, like, on your side, I guess, that thought that he did good. But, oh. This is, them crazy eyes, them doll's eyes. Oh.
Ha! Damn, Demon Mama ain't so dumb.
That's debatable. That's really debatable.
It's almost like Demon Mama kind of knows what she's talking about, right? Right? Think, imps, think. Big.
Please. Shit up some other meme, please. Thank you. All right, please. Thank you. I'd appreciate that. Please shit up some other meme. I beg you.
Brain Mama. Anyway, so here we go. Obviously, this is a virtue signal goofball meme. I will kill you if I think you're a pedophile. Okay, that's pretty run-of-the-mill tweet, okay? Like, congratulations, you made a tweet about shooting pedophiles, okay?
Based.
Like, sure.
No, not sure. It's based. It's fucking based. If you abuse kids, there's not a whole lot of sympathy for you. I'm sorry. Nope. Nope. No.
So Marcy says, I don't remember left-wing Twitter ever saying kids can be kinky. How come you have to so grossly exaggerate what the left says to make it morally comparable to what the right says? Well, you know, it's funny because I also don't remember anybody saying that. And I, you know, engaged in the kink at pride discourse pretty heavily. And I don't remember anybody saying that.
So this is an important sort of thing to be cognizant about when you have like a belief on something, or you think that you're in a like unique position on something. You should never treat like your own personal experience as like 100% fail safe. Like you should probably like keep a skeptical mind and make sure that like what you're saying is actually true. That's generally like the smart thing to do if you're using your big thinking brain with your thinking thoughts and your thinking. I don't think this person thinks very much though.
So it sounds like what Lauren is doing is, you know, Lauren is playing a false equivalency to virtue signal to her right-wing fans that they can feel like centrists despite being right-wing fans.
That doesn't make any sense. If they're right-wing, why would they want to watch a centrist? Like, why would they want to feel like a centrist if they're openly right-wing? That doesn't make any sense. That's not how branding works, dipshit. What?
So, you know, Marcy's right on here. Lauren Southern says, lol, the right-wingers saying this are 99% weirdo anons. The lefties are blue checkmark journos and influencers. I was being fair in my disgust regardless of influence, but to pretend you don't have a problem on the left is laughable. These days, the narrative is that transgender people will come into bathrooms and abuse little girls. The supposed purity of the victim has remained stagnant. There are no little princesses. Little girls are also kinky. Your kids aren't as straight and narrow as you think. Okay. This is a contextless image.
All right.
Yes, Lauren Southern.
All right. Now, is the context surrounding this going to be better or worse? Uh-oh.
Southern is a blue check. Remember that.
It's okay. Lauren Southern has brain problems. We get it. Blue checks generally do.
So, no context for this, just a made-up one. Ah, here's the full quote by the person in the picture. As you can see, the picture Lauren has posted is a very loose clipping of out-of-context words and lines from a broader valid point challenging the way conservatives fetishize the innocence of kids and teens. Caught you in a lie, my friend. Oh, shit. Oh, there's the lines. They're literally just completely chopped up.
So let's read the full paragraph. The following paragraph is also pretty elucidating for what this person thinks. I believe in the radical, and this is not me saying this. I swear to fucking goodness, if you people clip it out, I'm gonna get it. I'm going to flip my shit. You fuckers are on blast. You fuckers are on notice. If you fucking clip me out of context for saying this, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna be pissed off at you. Actually, you know what? I can let them read this part first, actually.
There are no fairy tales and no princesses here. Little girls are also queer, trans, kinky, deviant, kind, mean, beautiful, ugly, tremendous, and peculiar. Your kids aren't as straight and narrow as you think, like everybody else. I've been a cute little girl and a gender non-conforming young adult. Let me tell you, everywhere along that spectrum, I've been complicated and strange. Yes, that is true. What this person is.
Also, the added context of the 1973 horror flick The Exorcist is my favorite snapshot of the cultural place of white cis girls. In the film, a little girl with a single mother is possessed by the devil. From another perspective, the little girl is actually exploring her sexuality, masturbation, and so on, and her own demons / meanness. obviously, white men from the church have to be brought in to save her since her single mom can't do it alone. It's like, you might want to look into, like, why you're reading this out. Why you're reading it like this, fam. That's, woo. Now, we've seen both quotes. I'm gonna pull the chat real quick. I'm gonna pull the chat. Which was worse? The clip, the full context. All right, chat. Which one was worse? Let's see. There we go. I love this poll system. It's really useful. Wait, is there a way to pop the thing out of there? Oh man, that's a pretty decisive majority, like, right away. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Uh-oh. Oh no. 6 of you motherfuckers are saying the clip. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know. But, I mean, okay, now people might be just doing meme shit. I don't know. You need a both option? Well, yeah, they are bad. Who's more gross, Trisha Paytas or Demonmama? Trisha Paytas has a lot more plastic surgery, so yeah, probably.
Is saying is accurate. Like, what the fuck? There's nothing, and yet this is what was concluded.
You might want to, like, take a look into, like, you might want to look into your own thought patterns if you're seeing, like, there's nothing wrong with this quote, fam. Ooh, no.
Out of it. Interesting how that works. Interesting how this becomes this. Damn, Marcy.
Yeah, the full context looks worse.
Now that's what I'm talking about with the being girl bossing. Always be girl bossing. Always be a girl boss. Always be a girl boss. Always.
So I'm guessing, like, always be girl boss means, like, always be illiterate and stupid and, like, really smug and self-sure and that, like, illiteracy and stupidity. I guess that's what always be girl bossin' is, chat, I guess. I don't know. I call it just being a fucking retard. I don't know. Oh, no.
Be girl bossing. Always A, B, Jimmy. Always be girl bossin'. Like a girl boss, Marcy has come in. Now let's see what the anti-girl boss has come to say. This is dead ass some of the creepiest shit I've ever read. The context made it worse. Why would you post this?
All right, everyone. And may Allah have mercy on me for saying this, but Shoeonhead makes a valid fucking point. It physically hurts. It doesn't. That physically hurts to say, but yep. Shoeonhead made a good point. Gross. I actually feel like I am starting to feel physically nauseous for saying that. It might just be like how I'm overreacting, or it might be all the caffeine I'm drinking, but I am actually starting to feel like physically nauseous because of it. Oh, man.
The conclusion they come to is that little kids aren't innocent and therefore are able to receive violence? Fuck off. What am I reading?
Shoo, you're on Twitter. You can just say fuck.
Like, damn, I seriously don't see how this can justify it. It doesn't. This is advocacy that will absolutely 100% help normalize pedophilia. Children aren't that innocent, actually, so who cares? Now, how about you go to prison?
Based? Shit. Fuck. Damn it. Based? Based? Damn it. Damn it. I don't want to say based to a Shoeonhead clip. Fuck. I'm getting my gun. It's out. I'm out. Bye-bye. Augie just says simp in the chat. Fuck you, Augie. Listen, Shoeonhead came out with the really, like, stunning and brave take that pedophiles should go to prison. I don't know. That's kind of fucking based in my book.
Shoe? Alright. I'm
A
doing it.
bald quack is based twice a day. Okay, alright.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Shoe? You're a motherfucking idiot.
Shoe? How dare you say that that trying to say that it's okay for kids to be like not wholesome and all this sort of shit and kinky. Like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you say that pedophilia should go to prison? Oh man, that's such a transgression.
You have been an absolute motherfucking dumb shit on every single step of this Kink at Pride discourse. Up to and including constantly trying to associate trans people with pedophilia by desperately pretzeling yourself into the most disingenuous positions I've imagined.
You shouldn't talk about how kids can be deviant and kinky and they're not as wholesome as you think they are. That's not really a pretzeling. That's kind of common sense, kind of a little bit. I don't know.
When I went on to talk to Vosh about this, you were fucking malding in the chat because you literally couldn't keep, interestingly, you couldn't keep it in your pants for long enough to let me have a conversation with a friend without literally losing your shit in the chat. Shoo, I
think this person's losing their shit right now.
think it's time for you to take a fucking chill pill.
Like, I don't know, fam. There's something to be said about a person who's like completely lost any ability of self-awareness, where they'll just be like, this is a good take. Like, I can actually understand that they didn't upload this. Like, this is a fan of theirs, but this fan like thought this was a good one. This is like a slam dunk. This is a hot take. Like, what? Dude, like, this is a bad take. This is a really bad take. Fam, you should probably take a chill pill. I think DemonMama needs to sit down and she needs to take a fucking chill pill and needs to not I guess equate being a illiterate idiot with girl bossing. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh boy. Cope.
Because at the rate that you're going on right now, you are risking at launching straight back into the fucking unbelievable anti-SJW bullshit you used to peddle in. And not all
The anti-SJW bullshit of, hey, stop calling kids kinky. It's creepy. You should try not to expose yourself sexually to children.
of us have forgotten all the stupid shit you used to say online. Not all of us are as unbelievably forgiving as Vosh, though many of us have tried to be.
Vosh is like a fucking lunatic who, like, used to fantasize about shooting centrist conservatives. Like, fam, I don't know. You need to, like, get out of your weird fucking echo chamber. Like, holy shit.
I am not impressed. I am not amazed by your shitty Twitter dunks.
Fam, chat, this person is not impressed by your, like, your common sense takes that pedophiles should go to prison and we shouldn't talk about kids in a sexual manner. This person is not impressed. Chat, I hope you understand. This person is not impressed with you.
This is an issue I take very seriously. I just recently did a very heavily researched piece about the history of Stonewall, and more importantly to this particular topic, about the history of the criminalization and demonization of homosexuality and queerness and queer identity and queer
Okay, if your identity involves sexually exposing yourselves to kids, that probably should be criminal. But I don't think gay people and queer people are actively projecting their ideology as we need to dismantle this concept that you shouldn't be sexual around kids. I don't think that gay people are doing that. I think that they're trying to actively disassociate from that. Actually, I would hope anyway. I can't speak on that, but I'm gonna guess there are some gay people in the chat, and I'm gonna guess that you guys are probably not wanting to associate with like people who are like talking about how kids can be kinky. I'm guessing, right? I'm guessing. I hope. I'm gonna guess like that's a 99.99% chance though. Hopefully, if you're watching this channel, because I don't see any dislikes on my channel. I only see likes on this video. So there we go.
Queer expression in the United States. And let me tell you something. They always fixate on pedophilia.
Well, I mean, most people, whenever they hear pedophilia, they want to get rid of it. It's kind of a natural human response, honestly. Definitely can be used for that. That's true.
Always do that. And there's a reason for that. Because it's emotionally manipulative. It's emotionally manipulative to constantly be bending over backwards to do whatever you fucking can to associate gay people with pedophilia, to associate people who have different expression with pedophilia, people who have consensual sex with other adults in a different way than you're used to with pedophilia. And you're doing it. You're doing it right now. You've just done it to a friend of mine on Twitter who's trans, who has very reasonable takes on this issue.
No, your friend is barely literate, at best. And at worst, they're being, like, a little bit, like, kind of disingenuous and running cover for, like, really creepy shit. So I'm going to give your friend the benefit of the doubt and just assume that they're, like, very, very illiterate. I'm going to guess a lot of this person's audience is probably, like, super illiterate. But, what are you going to do?
And you're sitting here accusing that person of advocating to normalize pedophilia. Have you lost your goddamn mind? Or did you just never have it to begin with?
Yeah, not a whole lot of mirrors in this person's house, I'm guessing. Probably not. Probably not.
This is something I do not go lightly on. And the reason I don't go lightly on is because this type of rhetoric is going to get someone killed.
Hopefully that person is a pedophile. I'm just saying.
Maybe that's your goal.
Oh boy. Okay. This is the golden part of the video. This is where we get into like fucking crazy town territory, fam.
Maybe your goal is to contribute to a fever pitch about how all the homosexuals are trying to be child rapists. They're trying to normalize pedophilia. Maybe that's your angle. Maybe you want that.
Shoe, who is openly bisexual, is trying to make it so that people equate non-heterosexuality with pedophilia. Not thinking that one through very much, are you, fam? No. Think. No. Not doing a whole lot of thinking on this one. Oh, no.
Is that what you want? Are you aiming to, like, I don't know, you want to be like the next stochastic talking point? Because, I mean, that is what you're engaging in. And I don't think that's hyperbole. I think
I gotta give a little bit of context for the normies who might not necessarily understand that. This person is talking about is this social theory of stochastic terrorism, which basically puts in, if you put in like language that dehumanizes people, I guess, to an extent, then eventually like violence will happen because of a direct result of that. I don't necessarily know if that's true, and it sort of leads into like really bad things where like you need a direct call to action for incitement, which is probably like a really smart way of doing things, because the alternative is like abstract, like blaming on things will lead to like people being incarcerated, which is not good. I don't think so. I don't think that's a good take, fam.
Around and constantly shitting on drag, constantly spreading misinfo about what does and doesn't happen at pride parades, and specifically accusing pride parades of being events that are rife with child abuse, accusing trans people on the left of advocating to normalize pedophilia. You're doing it, Shoe. You're doing it right motherfucking now. And the thing is, Shoe, I like you.
I like okay, so like I love like the drop of the hat. Like, Shoe, you are engaging in literal fucking terrorism. But Shoe, I like you. It's just like her ability to shift from one fucking extreme to the other. It's just like, that's really fucking creepy. That is unsettling. That is really unsettling. Holy crap.
I think you're funny. I think you're really fucking nice. Every single time I've talked to you one-on-one, we played some games together, we've talked a few times. I don't think that we talked quite a bit on that one panel before you had to go. And I found you to be a very pleasant person to talk to. But what you're doing with this rhetoric is really fucked up. And if you want to actually talk about this issue with any sort of responsibility, and if you don't want to provoke my ire further, which you will, and all
like, I don't know. I would personally not be intimidated by the Machiavellian supervillain monologue that this person is giving off right now. I personally would not be very intimidated. I would probably just start laughing in their face really loudly.
Then I would recommend rethinking how you're approaching the issue, because I think it's fucking stupid. Not only is it wrong, but it's also motherfucking stupid. Your arguments here are not convincing. They're not based in reality. They are based in propagandistic misinfo. You are talking about a literal lie. You are excusing a fucking Nazi.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, I'm clipping this. I'm uploading this one. This has been a good video.
And yes, Lauren Southern is a Nazi. Remember the 1488 brace? Oh, about that. Oh, we know about that.
I like the sort of like contrast where you are reading into like super intentional, like, Shoeonhead is trying to put out a position that'll inevitably lead to people being shot or killed or something like that. Then like kind of going into like even more Herculean stretches of like, oh, well, we're also going to like call Lord Southern like a fucking like really hardcore neo-Nazi or some shit like that, which is like, okay. Oh man.
You are defending a Nazi spreading disgustingly.
I'm sorry, fam, but if a literal like Stalinist, if a literal tanky was saying, "Hey, exposing yourself to kids is bad," I'd be like, you know what? I think that you're wrong in a lot. I make a very good point on this one. Like this genetic fallacy is not a particularly good one, especially like. No, that's a no. Oh man.
Mischaracterizing propaganda. You're boosting it yourself. For what? What's your goal?
Shoeonhead, for all of her faults, has been like if I was to point to like one position that Shu genuinely and like wholeheartedly holds and has been like very consistent in, it's that pedophilia is bad. That is Shu's hot take that I think she genuinely 100% fully believes in. Yeah, I think that's a good position to hold. I think Shu's in the right here. This is definitely a good hill to die on. This is a hill I would die on, absolutely. And I mean, then all like I've been very critical of Shoeonhead. I am like being 100% sincere, genuine, stone cold sober. Like I would die on that hill that it's a bad thing.
I don't know. But I guess if it's all just memes to you, what does it matter anyway, right? The tide comes and goes, and who knows? Maybe in a couple years you'll be I don't know, maybe we'll progress and the queers will be illegal again. And you'll be there laughing about these disgusting queers fighting for their rights. Won't that be
Shoeonhead's bisexual dipshit. Like, this argument is retarded. I'm sorry. Good try, fam. Good try. Like, these sorts of like identity attacks don't really work though with somebody that like identifies on that sphere. Sorry. It doesn't work out too well, fam.
funny? I sure hope that's not where it goes. I want to believe that you're you know, you're capable of engaging in good faith on this, but the way that
Shoeonhead is literally engaging in terroristic practices that are gonna get people killed. But I really hope she can engage in good faith on this. Like, the fucking whiplash I'm getting from this video is fucking insane. Why would somebody upload? Why would a fan upload this and consider this a win? Why? Why would you do that?
you're engaging right now is pathetic. It's pathetic and stupid, and it's bad even for you. So, yeah. There you go.
They look like they look in this picture, they look like a fat Kaylee from Firefly with like the hair and shit. That's kind of funny. When you don't sub, you make mama sad. I'm okay with that. This person should probably feel sad. This person should probably feel very sad.